It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Oh, man.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Move out the way, boy.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame,
right where I want
this, that's when things start to get real for a ball game.
Catching me.
Walk in. Walk in. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Graham, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. The Chiefs at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco.
Oh, you want to challenge it? You want to challenge it? Oh, I guess he gonna challenge it. My bad.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Wilson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Come here, boy.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Uh-oh.
So Lewis already getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Still scrapping. It was still scrapping.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner.
Get
if
that.
they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Dude.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Gregory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Let's go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The slot man in motion right. Wilson.
Stop it.
Not be able to hang
Come
on
on,
to
man.
the
Stop
contact.
it.
It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Thank you.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Already 115.
114 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Graham. He's got a little daylight. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up first and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Up the middle, Nwangu. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 21-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line. So the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Again on second and 10, it's Wilson.
I need that fam.
Again, it's intercepted.
I need that fam.
Take possession of the
What you
football.
need, dog? I need
We've seen
that
a lot of
fam.
mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect to
call that
miscue
play?
here
Fam.
and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And all the way
Bam!
for the Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Play action. It's Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Gregory.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Please don't run up the middle.
Here's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Gregory. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They go play action with Wilson.
Nowhere to go. Go get it.
But I think a Jet was able to recover and they'll keep possession.
Go get it.
Heads-up play.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. The tight end in motion right. Throwing on second and long. Wilson, he's going to loft one deep inside here.
I need that.
For the football, and it's
intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around.
Another Oski.
Well, that worked really well last week.
That's another Oski.
The end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Squeeze, double, double. 15's the mark. 15's the mark. Hey, 50 zone. Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike.
Mahomes now on first down, trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete.
Boy,
Took a
get
shot
your
there on first
motherfucking
down, but he
ass
couldn't
over
reel it
there.
in.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 15, Mike. Let's go. You tighten up. Let's go. You tighten up.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
Coach Dollar, bring the heat. Bring the heat. The crowd is screaming. Thousands of fans. Bring the heat. Bring the heat. Coach Andy Reid shakes his head. Okay. Bring in the heat. Bring in the heat. Bring in the heat.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is
intercepted. Wilson's third of the game. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
On first down, Graham down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Graham, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Coach, bring the heat. Send the missiles. Send the missiles. Okay.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Ball again on second down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made about the 32. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Open man here is Conklin. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And
No.
that's going to be incomplete.
No.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, partner,
No.
they've certainly played up to their top 10
No.
defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
They'll give to Hall.
No.
It's been like this all night long.
No.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It
No.
was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down.
That boy
Whistles come in
nice.
before the snap. Looks
Nice.
like one of the Jets may have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Those them
And
niggas out
4th
there,
down now
they
coming
crazy.
up. Here's the
They-
Jets
they-
punter
they
now
ain't
as he's on to kick it away.
They ain't fair. Shut your ass up. I'm going on disability. Okay, Hillard.
Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Hey, brother.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Now Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They go play fake. Mahomes finding Montgomery going across the middle here. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender.
Touchdown.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. You read that well.
Second touchdown of the night.
You read that well. That was
a
G-shit.
6-touchdown lead.
You read that well, brother.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 42-0.
Brother, Broham, you go score.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Wow.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one.
Wow.
Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outline. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, 45 yards. And the Jets are able to claw one back. The extra point by Sly is up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game, despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. On first down, Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Got it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Mahomes going to throw.
Got him.
And he finds Montgomery complete.
Got him.
The 20. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A big
Got
play
him.
there. His third touchdown.
Y'all gotta learn how to read defense.
On the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Good, but you can't read the defense. You gotta know the cover
Point
2,
after, right
cover
down
3,
the middle.
cover
And the
4.
lead
How to
grows even
expose
larger
what's
here
the
in the third
weaknesses.
quarter.
What's the weaknesses? That's the whole thing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You know, do all that. Outside, inside, shake.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
You think you finna... Oh, you run. You just think...
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really
killers, man. Not gonna just be running on Coach Dollar.
In their possession.
Not about to just be running on Coach Dollar.
All coaches talk
They're
about
killers.
taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
I got killers.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson looking left side, and he's got
his
a
helmet
man.
knocked
That's
off.
Gregory. He is taken
Coach,
down
don't do that
at the
shit no
20
more. I'm
after
gonna knock
a short
your
gain of
ass
2.
off.
One
Fire
thing I think
him.
that's safe to say defensively, the
Fire
tackling's
him.
been really good.
And because of that, it's been
I
very,
ain't
very hard for
playing
them to move
fire
the ball
him.
because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Just like that. Just like that. Delta.
Oh, we coming.
Now it's Wilson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He's going to look deep for more.
Boy. Oh, Hattie!
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
We got three, fellas, we got three.
Now Wilson. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of solid notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Mike 3, Mike 4. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike 3. Mike 3.
On 1st down, Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets.
Boy, you don't get no inch. You don't get no inch, you lose, too.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Boy, please. Boy, please. Kill us! Coach, they ain't bullshit. Shut up, you fire!
And an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And We've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent.
Oh, my, what kind of basketball game shit is this?
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. And now, boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right.
How do niggas get passes off like? How the fuck he ain't sacked?
This to the 45. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Wilson on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side.
Good catch.
And incomplete on
Good
the
catch.
deep ball. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Straight ahead is
Boy, what you
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He finds his man complete. It's Gregory. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist.
Who want to bet? Who want to bet?
And that means
Who want to bet?
down.
So much about offense
Who
is
wanna
what we
bet?
call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They're going on 4th down.
Told we ain't getting that bitch.
Here he lost the football.
Who owe me some money? Who owe me some money? Who owe me some money?
And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because
who else wants some of
we're
Debo?
down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Woo, got him.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first.
Got
They've
him.
got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they are going to score again.
Got him.
Touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
I'm about to pull up, man.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson over the middle, complete. That's more. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Lay me alone. Lay me alone.
Both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget